Good morning. Saturday, uh, rainy, New Year's Eve. So be safe tonight. Uh, but football playoffs are today. That's cool. Um, I'm ready for the Buckeyes to upset the Georgia Bulldogs and for Michigan to beat TCU and for Ohio State and Michigan to have a rematch in a national championship. That would be incredible, especially if you live in the Midwest like I do. That would be super cool. I haven't done one of these playthrough videos in a while, and I used to really like doing these. So I have an idea. So I want to do some more of these. I know they're long, and I don't know if people watch them, but they're kind of fun to do because it's my cowardly, maybe that's what I'll call it, cowardly live stream, which means that it's a live stream of me playing through the set list for Sunday, but not actually live because I'm a coward. Kind of like that. And then I was going to do a playlist, put a playlist in there, put all the cowardly live streams in the playlist. And then I've been writing a fair bit of music, and some of it I kind of like. And so the process behind that is like I come up with something and I write something, and I got this. I think I had some videos on it. I got a MIDI controller for Christmas, so I've been learning how to use that, and I get some really cool sounds out of that. But then when I listen back to it, I'm like, I need a pre-chorus there because that transition isn't right, and I don't like the way that chord sounds. Yada yada. So I go back and update it. So I thought if I did that like all week, and I get something written, and then I bounce it, and I listen to it on my phone, listen to it in the car, and listen to it to the studio monitors, and then figure out what I want to do, make the change, yada yada yada, and maybe I can do some videos on what I'm doing there, and then at the end of the week, have this playthrough video. I've always wanted to do. I have no idea how to do it, but I always wanted to do like a video, I guess scenes, like different scenes of me playing all the instruments. So I play on these tracks that I'm writing. I play all the instruments except I use the Logic drummer because it's pretty amazing. But I play everything else, so I could record myself doing the keys on the MIDI controller, the bass, the guitar parts, and then somehow storyboard, which I did some storyboarding video stuff in college. Storyboard, this part I'm going to play, show me playing the bass, this part I'm going to show me, and then at the end have a more polished thing that's not recorded with my iPhone, but actually recorded with the mic and mixed and exported so that it sounds good at the end of every week. Now that's a tall task for me. The other videos wouldn't take long for me to kind of document, but that video would take several hours, I think. And I don't know if I can do it. Maybe it'd be every other week. So that would be good. So I'd have a playlist of cowardly live streams and then a playlist of tracks I've written. Which might be kind of cool. Not everybody digs the Sunday set list playthroughs, I'm sure. But they might dig the tracks I write, and then want to collaborate with me. I'm just kidding, but that would be dope. The other thing, I started to build this. My vacation's over. I go back Monday. I started to build a web app for the little guitar things that I do, which I haven't done in a long time, and I was like, this is gonna take forever, but it didn't. It's pretty easy actually. It came together really fast, so that'll probably be ready in a couple of weeks. I have it hosted. I wrote it. If you're a nerd, I wrote it in Elixir, and I'm hosting it on Gig Elixir, and I have the whole thing written, and I have a way to write content, posts, articles in Markdown, and then render those in regular HTML. And then I have the pages that I want locked down behind authentication that only I can get to. I have a few more things to do. I have to limit the registration page, so it's only available. So it's not available. So people can't just register and just go in there and start creating stuff, because that would be crazy. And what else do I have to do? Oh, design. I gotta design. It's just got like the default design that comes. I think the Bulma framework. This is the nerd section where the guitar players don't know what I'm talking about. Bulma CSS framework to put in there to clean it up, to make it look right, and then I'll start putting guitar content on there too. I'd like to do some articles, some in-depth music theory articles, and maybe write some books or create some courses or something. That'd be kind of cool. So I'm gonna work on that too. So that's what I'm doing. So this week, one guitar player, one service, because it's New Year's Day, and all the Christians are gonna be hungover from wine, of course. We're doing The Way, but we're starting in like just the chorus, but I'm just gonna play through the whole thing. And for that, I'm hybrid picking, so that beginning part is, but instead of string jumping, which is fine, I'm picking up the E with my middle finger. And then we're doing Build My Life, which is cool, which, because there's one guitar player, I have to cut. There's the part, the keys are going to cover that, and I'm just going to, and I'll try to pick up some of those tones. Try to do something there, but I have to cut that part because there's only one guitar player. So, I mean, sometimes you just have to cut parts because you think they're cool, but they just don't fit. And if they don't work right, never sacrifice lead for rhythm. Always focus on rhythm first. And that is a spot where if I were to play the lead part there that I want to, the bottom end would just fall out. There's been no electric guitar there to help drive that, and you really need that. So that's chords, man. Breathe, which is I did a little video on the one part that I thought was kind of cool, with some melody and rhythm at the same time. But we're only doing like the verse. Well, it says a verse and chorus, but the whole song is just verse and chorus. So there's that. So I'll play through that a little bit, and then Make Room, which we do all the time, which has that little solo part. And then that's it. Those are the four for the one service we're having tomorrow. So I'm gonna play through them, have some fun. Pedal board's behind me, so I'll be spinning around. Not too much, maybe in between tracks a little bit, and then I do have to turn around for part and Build My Life. Towards the end, does the bridge again. It kind of builds, and I like to get gritty. And for the interlude for Make Room. So that's everything. Okay. All right, I'm good.
Through every battle, every heartbreak, through every circumstance,
There's actually not electric guitar in this part.
I believe that you are my fortress. Oh, you are my portion. You are my hiding place. Oh,
Here's the hybrid pick part, but I'll mess it up.
you are the way, the truth, and the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, and the life. I believe through every blessing, every promise, every
The bridge, I usually use the volume
Oh,
pedal
you are,
to kind of build it, but I don't have it hooked up.
oh, you are.
So I'm just gonna try to play light.
It's a new horizon. I'm set on you. And you meet me here today with mercies that are new. All my fears and doubts, they can all come true. Because they can't stay long when I'm here with you. It's a new horizon, and I'm set on you. And you meet me here today with mercies that are new. My fears and doubts, they can all come true. Because they can't stay long when I believe you are the way.
Still messing it up. Keep messing that up. It's like I start late with the finger. So I don't know. I'll see how that goes in rehearsal tomorrow. And if that timing's not right, I won't do that, and I'll just pick it instead. So, but that's that. Build My Life has less gain for all but one part. Remember, one part has more gain, but most of it is like that. Very low until that end part. So, all right. Sometimes when I'm playing with these tracks and the guitar gets louder than the track, I lose my spot and I end up playing too fast. Unless I get them paired perfectly. That's what happens to me. All right. Breathe. I think I'm gonna go to fourth position on this track. So maybe. Maybe middle. We'll try middle, see what it sounds like. Breathe. This song's kind of weird. So we're not doing it like this, and it has this little. You'll see the second verse is kind of weird. I don't play the same rhythm that they do. It's a little odd. I don't even know if I'll play through this whole thing because we're only doing a small part of it. Missed a few chords in there. That's what I get for trying to look at there instead of here. So that's it. We're going to tag that on to the end of Build My Life. That'll be kind of cool. I typically don't like slow songs like that, but I like that one chord progression. I don't like the GC thing, right? But I like the D over F sharp, E minor. That walk down, G, C, E minor, D. I like that. That's nice. It's got a nice flow to it. And then Make Room, which I think we've done on here before. We do this song a lot. And it's going to have a lead guitar part that's probably going to get loud. And I'm probably going to lose my spot and play out of rhythm. But I'll try to count in my head and tap with my foot and see if I can stay in rhythm. I don't know, I'll do my best. Oh, and it won't sound funny this time because we're playing it in the original key, so it just sounds normal. Usually it's pitched weird, so it sounds funny.
Here's where I lay it down, every burden, every ground. This is my surrender.
Awesome. It's just too loud, and I lose my spot because the tempo of this song is so slow. But those subdivisions, 1 and 2 and 1 E and E, 2 E and E. Yeah, those are 16th notes. 1 E and E. Maybe I should learn to count that better in my head, because I'm really at that point. I'm just like, I'm focused on the drummer, and what we're doing. Everybody else in the band. So if we're, but I don't have that, and I can't hear that, and all I hear is this, I lose my spot. That's it. That's set list for Sunday, and the end of my cowardly live stream. I kind of like that name. I think I might use it. Cowardly live stream. Whatever. All right. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Go Bucks.